But yeah, tell us more about Jacob Productions, how everything's been, how you got the idea.
How I got the idea? Look, I've always been I've been in business for a while, in several businesses, but so the business side of things was never a phase for me. It was just another business on how to run it and stuff like that. Like a lot of the principles are a lot of the same. But doing the passion, it's weird. It's weird, like to go to a job and to not actually feel like it's actually work. When I say like I'm going to work now, like the transition like this year has been like, yeah, I'm going to work. Man, like my family's looking at me like, going to work now? And I'm like, not on the tools, like on the cameras, you know, like it's different. It's a different thing, you know. I got this young kid that came out and did a shoot with me yesterday, and we finished the shoot. We were there for about a couple of hours, and we got in the thing and got paid, gave him his money, and he's like, bro, and I said to him, does it feel like work? He goes, no, because it's weird. Like it's a weird transition. I'm still getting used to like not having to, you know, get tools out or to having to speak to builders and stuff like this. And that's like having to get materials. Like it's just a different story. I'm like, cool, I just talk to my clients. It's again, like a lot of the business principles are the same, from like organizing to, you know, make sure you send your invoice and all this stuff. But like just being able to create what I love to do is amazing. A lot of my clients, the freedom they give me to be able to create what I want to create, and they love to see that. You know, it's a different world. I'm a big believer in the universe, so having the power, if you can sort of figure out how to tap into that, it's scary.
But it's hard for some people. I think that some people haven't even found that passion yet, even in the...
And it's true.
You know, it's like true. 40s, 50s, some people just haven't. But once you do, really go for it.
Well, look, to be honest, I didn't... Look, say in my early 20s and stuff, when I first started like working on my mindset and doing business seminars and stuff like this, and I did not...
Still didn't know.
I did not think to be doing videography and photography at all. I actually started off just doing videos. I never thought I'd be doing photography. And yeah, now like some of my jobs are just photography. There's no videos at all. So it's crazy. Like it's just sort of happened, and it's not something that I just have to sit and think about and be like,
how did it start?
What do I do? It's like I sort of just did it. Like I honestly, like the first camera I had was my GoPro 4. And I used to do little videos. Doing all the holidays I used to do. I used to make little clips, and I used to
probably
put together.
That's how that spark.
That's how it sparked. And I was like, that was so cool. I didn't think you could make a living off it.
And that's cool. I also think that it's kind of in your DNA, in your blood, because your dad, he's talked to us since we were kids, but he would tell us like even before he moved to and migrated to Australia, he was a photographer himself.
That was scary as well.
That was his passion. So it's probably in your DNA for you to be doing this. If you really break it down and think of it that way. I spoke to your dad. Tito Omar is like one of the men in my life that I hold close. And I was talking to him. I like just talking to him. And I asked him.
He likes talking. He loves talking.
Loves it. I was like, why didn't you, like there's a difference between, why didn't you pursue that when you come home? Like you could have still done it, you know, instead of, I wouldn't say settle, but like just do a job and then go home. Like you could have done something with it if it was really your passion. But he was saying that it was hard back then. Now there's unlimited potential to do these types of things.
I think back in the days it was, you know, when a lot of the immigrants came over, they all came around at the same time. And it was just about just putting food on the table. It wasn't about passion. At the start. Passion didn't exist.
But that I've spoke to other people about that. We are the generation, because our parents sacrificed everything for us so that we have these options to, could you imagine just travel however many weeks, like from the bar job you had, or like I had, and I don't know what you used to do back in the day, like just to travel with your friends or with your missus for like 6 weeks, 4 weeks. Like they never had that option because they needed to survive. Literally. We are the generation, like we have to take full advantage of all the sacrifices that they did.
And there's generations now that are like starting from when our parents started.
Yeah. Yeah. Even before.
There's so many people that I've met over the years, and they're like, yeah, I just flew over a few weeks ago. And I was like
Yeah.
no family, nothing. It's like,
It's
yeah, and I'm just like, okay, it makes sense. So like they're doing this job and they're
Yeah.
doing that. And I'm
Yeah,
just
it
like,
makes
this is
sense.
crazy.